Hey, so I think the key to this problem is really just understanding what it's asking, right? And what it's really asking you is to find the integral. And AKA, if you graph it, right, you're finding the area bound between number one, what's beneath the function, from x equals 1 to x equals 6, right? And obviously, you could say that's infinity if we didn't have y equals 0 bounding us, right? And so when we're finding the integral, if we just take the integral of this function from x equals 1 to x equals 6, what we're really finding, or what's implied, is this region over here. So let's do that, right? And so when we're taking the integral by the FTC, right, we know that we're finding the integral is really just taking the difference between the uh, f of 6 minus f of 1 if you're letting f be equivalent to the antiderivative function. And so we'll have to solve for the antiderivative. And so there's really one key shortcut you can take when you're trying to find the antiderivative, and it's really going to make this problem much easier. And pause this video to think about what that might be. And if you had to go at it and you couldn't figure it out, that's completely fine. But it's really just simplifying each of the terms in the numerator by dividing them by each of them individually by x, right? And so you can split it up. You can split it up as x squared over x, or x squared divided by x plus 5 over x. And so you simplify that and you get x plus 5 over x as your function. And this is really just the same thing as x squared plus 5 all over x. And now by antiderivative rules, finding the antiderivative is going to be much easier because you don't have any denominator, right? And so you can just find the individual antiderivatives and then take the sum of that, and that should be your final antiderivative. And so here I've found the indefinite integral, right? And it's really just a matter of knowing your antiderivative rules when you're solving this out, right? And now what do you do from here? Well, you know from the FDC, like I said before, that what you're really now going to do is just find the difference between what's the function value of this. Let's let this be f. I keep saying f, right? Let's write that down. Okay, so f. This is really ugly, but hopefully you can see that that's an f. So let's just take the difference and find f of 6 minus f of 1. Because we know that from the FDC, that's the same as integrating the derivative function, right? And from here, it's just a matter of, again, knowing your rules and being careful with your arithmetic. And you should just get a final value of 26.459 if you follow my my calculations. Hopefully this helped, and yeah, have a great day.